Howdy.
Howdy.
I'd like to thank my audience today. Now, y'all can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. Even before our establishment as a state, men like Davy Crockett fled to Texas for its glorified reputation as a land of ultimate freedom and economic opportunity. We've always had our own unique culture and way of doing things, and we're well known for what some may call ethnocentrism. Nonetheless, it's a distinguishable sense of pride that we're unapologetic for. Texas patriotism is an inheritance from our dynamic heritage. We've earned the pride through self-governance and revolutionary wars, and we've proven ourselves through successful agriculture, farming, oil, and overall economic prosperity. We have a lot to be proud of. So what's the big deal about Texas? Texas's glorified self-image began with the struggles and sacrifices necessary to become an independent republic. As 180 husbands, sons, and brothers fought courageously at the Alamo against a Mexican army of 6,000, they sparked a spirit of endurism that would inspire our state's everlasting creed. Later, the phrase, "Remember the Alamo," echoed victoriously through the air as Texans vindicated their fallen Southern brothers. When we became the Republic of Texas, we solidified our roots and distinguished our kind in the name of Southern liberty. As we later joined the nation as a state, our forefathers made sure to preserve our Lone Star spirit. Texas maintains the privilege to fly our state flag at the same height as the national flag. This symbolizes our commitment to state solidarity as well as one nation for all. Texas continued to exceed the status quo with successes in agriculture, farming, oil, and economics. Agriculturally, Texas is one of the most potent states in the country. According to the Texas Department of Agriculture, Texas leads the nation of farms, ranches, and covers 130 million acres of ripe Texas plains. The economic impact of food and fiber sector in Texas is more than $100 billion annually. The discovery of oil in nearly every part of Texas ensured our mark in the petroleum and industrial age. Our state remains the leading U.S. producer of oil extraction and natural gas processing. According to the U.S. Energy Administration, we pump out 1/4 of the nation's oil supply per year. Our state has its own signature brand called the West Texas Intermediate. It's a higher quality, and it yields a larger fraction of gasoline when refined. It's also known as sweet crude. Texas production serves as a benchmark for oil pricing in all of North America. In 2013, 2.6 million barrels per day were pumped out of Texas. At $103 per barrel, you do the math. In a struggling economy, Texas continues to rebound with measurable resilience. According to Milken's Institute Best Performing Cities Index, Texas employers were responsible for 1 in every 5 U.S. jobs created in all 11 major industries. In addition, the Business Journal named 3 Texas cities in the top 5 for economic powerhouses across the United States. So in global terms, we have the world's 14th largest economy. Our Governor Rick Perry says it's no secret why we set a national example. We set taxes low, we maintain fair regulations, and we protect our citizens from frivolous lawsuits. These free market principles allow hardworking Texans to prosper, unburdened by intrusive government that limits our freedom. Aside from setting a national standard, our influence in the nation's economy has been great as well, as Texas has birthed 3 U.S. presidents: Lyndon B. Johnson, George Bush Sr., and George Bush Jr. In conclusion, if leaving a Texas-sized mark on U.S. history wasn't enough, we turned cattle grazing and farming into a multi-billion-dollar agricultural industry. We refine our own signature oil and set the pricing standard for all of North America, completely dominating the market of natural resources. And we've structured a solid economy that not only withstood a recession, but prospered. So the next time someone asks you what's the big deal about Texas, you know that we've taken the vision of our advantageous firstcomers and we've nurtured these Great Plains into a unique legacy, only big enough for Texas.